And hello, everybody, and welcome to Tri-Town Arena in Hooksett. I'm Tom King, along with Jason Roby, and here, welcome to National ETV's coverage of the second annual New Hampshire High School Girls Hockey Invitational All-Star event. Last year, we had one game only. There were a lot of restrictions due to the pandemic and everything else. This year, some of those have been lifted. We get two games. We get a freshman-sophomore game and a junior-senior game. So you're going to have plenty of hockey. Jason, I liken this to the ETV's summer cooler.
It's a little cool in here, Tom. You and I both wearing shorts, but it's balmy outside. So anytime you get to play some hockey at the beginning of August, not a great thing. Usually we're talking about football camp, the Patriots, high school teams are starting up. But John Good saw this and brought it to the forefront, and here we are calling girls high school hockey. What we're talking about here tonight, Tom, is there are going to be 60 girls playing here tonight, 28 of whom are prep school, 24 of them are public school, and 8 who play juniors. So there's a really good mix of student athletes here tonight that are going to be skating. And oh, by the way, this game, it was Tom and my first game here last year, very impressive. The speed, the precision, the clean play. Of course, girls hockey a little bit different than you know their counterparts on the male end, right, in terms of no contact and so forth. But wow, what a crisp, clean, fast, exciting game we got to see here last year. We're going to get to see 2 of them tonight. Yeah, we'll get to see 2 of them tonight, and we'll get to see one of the better players, best players in the state of New Hampshire in both games. One of the better players we'll see in the freshman-sophomore game is going to be my Telegraph Player of the Year, Jenna Lynch, who plays for Bishop Girton, or played for Bishop Girton last year. I don't know if she'll stay there this year, or she's attending there, whether she'll stay there or play juniors or not. But she is really a fun player to watch, Jason. She's got speed. She can skate. She can come back on defense if she has to. She's got some size. She's a very, very dominant player, and it's going to be fun to watch her play. In the second game, we're going to see Lindsay Holt from Bishop Girton, who she's graduated now. She's going to go on to Holy Cross for lacrosse. So this may be one of her last, maybe this is it, right, in terms of hockey. You never know, but for Holt. So, and then we're going to see Julia Pellerin, the Wyndham kid who is a prep school player at New Hampton, and she's going to go on to play at Boston College. So full scholarship to Boston College.
You know, we're going to see a lot of great hockey. We're going to hear a great national anthem too. Hard to believe they pulled out all the stops here tonight. John Good was able to bring in the Boston Bruins national anthem man, Todd Angeli. He'll be singing the national anthem. We heard him warming up here earlier this evening, and he's got his traditional black suit on with the gold tie, and he'll be all set. You'll see we're at a Bruins game, and I can hear some of the players are getting ready to come out on the ice. We're going to have some hockey. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the start of tonight's game right after this.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to the New Hampshire High School Hockey Invitational. We're getting ready to start the first game, but you're in for a treat. The national anthem sung by Todd Angeli, who sings at the TD Garden for the Boston Bruins. And what a voice, I'll tell you, what a voice. This should be a treat here on National ETV.
Before each and every home game of the Boston Bruins, please welcome Todd Angeli.
Man, what a job done by Todd Angeli. I have one question for you, Jason Roby. Did you roll up your car windows?
I did, sir. I didn't know if there was a reindeer running on the roof or what that was, but just goes to show how great a voice Mr. Angeli has, as we could hear that over the rain.
Able to sing over the downpour that is occurring on the roof. Let's hope none of that leaks onto the ice. This roof doesn't look too sturdy.
Well.
And now they are all getting together for a group photo.
A nice touch here, Tom. This game obviously started, was the inspiration of Mia Langlois and Kensley Good. You know, they realized there was nothing to recognize the best high school girls that play out of state, like Mia and Kensley, and they served as inspirations to create a night to celebrate New Hampshire girls hockey and recognize all the best girls from the state of New Hampshire in one setting, regardless of where they play hockey, creating the New Hampshire girls' pride. And obviously this is a scenario where in order to play in this game, Tom, you have to reside in the state of New Hampshire. Doesn't matter if you play high school, juniors,
that's just
doesn't matter.
What's interesting about that is if you play, say, at one of the private schools like BG, or say even Bishop Brady, or the co-op team there, and you don't live in New Hampshire, you can't play in this game.
Yeah. So, as mentioned earlier, the uniforms are Team USA hockey themed in honor of the 4 Olympians. And the first game here at 5:30, we're going to see the red Team Dunn against white Team Flanagan.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, watch number 15, right closest to here, bottom of your screen, Trisha Dunn. Because I'm not Trisha Dunn, but Jenna Lynch.
Jenna Lynch, right.
Playing for Trisha Dunn's team.
Right.
She's a sophomore. She finished her sophomore year, okay? But I guarantee you, she's going to be probably the best player on this ice.
Yeah, not a bad campaign, an undefeated state title.
Because this is below her level, I think. In terms of the age group, I don't know how many sophomores can play the way she did.
And once again, as mentioned earlier, this is a game of underclassmen. The upperclassmen will be playing later on in the nightcap here. So the skill and precision at which these young ladies play is really incredible. You're in for a treat here tonight.
No doubt about it. And remember, there's no checking in high school girls hockey, and there'll be 3 15-minute periods.
Team Flanagan clears the zone. Puck kicked around at center ice, gets dumped back into the zone. And a puck put on net, kicked away there. Rachel Irving. And still attacking, a 1-on-4 here for Team Dunn.
Well, they got caught in the line change.
Yeah, looking for some help. They come, but not before Team Flanagan clears the zone.
Yeah, great interception, and now right back.
And we have a breakaway here. Let's see what we have. Oh, goes to the backhand and spills in front of the net. A great scoring bid there.
Great scoring bid and a great non-call. No tripping on that play. She went down on her own and she lunged to try to get that shot off.
That looked to be Victoria Savage of the Boston Shamrocks out of Londonderry. That scoring bid. Team White will regroup in their own zone. Puck gets misplayed. Red looking to keep it in the zone. They cannot. They'll settle things back up in their own area. Try to reverse it, can't. Puck will be put on net. Clear off the boards, not very hard, so as a result, Team Flanagan able to keep it in the zone. A battle along the boards there. Coming away with it was Riley Dunn. She can't hold on to it.
We're getting our first look at the offense for Team Flanagan right now.
Molly Seitz was able to keep it in the zone, but red team will try to clear it, and they do, and they're on the move. A 2-on-2 opportunity here. A wrister knocked down in front of the net by Irving, and they will clear the zone. And icing is the call, so we'll tag things back up and bring it back down into the white zone.
A lot of offensive pressure right now being put on Team Flanagan by Team Dunn.
One of those
they just seem to be a little bit more dominant with the stick handling. Not so much the speed, it's the stick handling that they're probably a little bit better at.
And that was the difference we noticed in last year's game, Tom, was the puck handling, the stick handling. It makes all the difference.
All the difference.
Red trying to clear the zone. They do. White tags up, gets it back in. Kicked around there. Red on the move in the neutral zone, pushed in to the white zone.
Don't forget, Jason, these teams, these kids don't play with each other. They don't know each other.
Right.
You know, so that's a big deal here. They got to get used to each other in this first period.
As Melissa Rafferty mixing it up on the far side boards. Lucy LeGros tried to bring it in, dumps it back. Behind the net it goes. Backhand across the net and a great pad save there.
And who was right there on top of the doorstep? Jenna Lynch.
Yeah, we'll watch her. We'll probably be saying her name a lot here tonight, but a great save on the doorstep by Irving.
Yeah.
Oh, and a spill down here right in front of us. Good stick handling there, looking for some help in front of the net. Tried to put it in front. Then around the side of the boards. White clears the zone. That's Lucy LeGros with a bid. She gets knocked off the puck. Red now reverses the action. A tie up there by LeGros. White able to maintain the zone.
Nice save.
Barber.
Through traffic.
Barber again. Keeps the puck in the zone. Nobody in front. Park goes across the outside part of the crease. Red can't clear it. And a backhand scoring bid there. A nice little backhand. I'm not sure if that was Riley Dunn or Marissa Lafferty on that backhand, but a good Johnny on the spot save by Ali Martiniello of the St. Paul School. Face-off in the red zone. White wins the face-off, can't control it. Red will clear it. And a good check there. Another pad save. And a slow roller in front. Nobody from Red was there. White comes back the other way. This is Gina Cookingham trying to make something happen, taking off the puck there.
Martinello was impressive during that last flurry by Team Flanagan. She was right there.
And just as we say that, Team Dunn comes back the other way. A wrister from the left point goes high and wide.
Yeah, Team Flanagan's gotten a little untracked. They got their, they're in sync now. It was a slow start for them through the first few minutes of this game. And I'm looking at the scoreboard, Jason. Do you see one on here? Around here?
Right up there.
Oh, in the corner. Yep. Okay. I'm usually used to the one in the center. There's none of one here.
You thought we were in the garden. You were looking up in the middle of the roof.
Well, also I was looking. Usually they put them on one on each side.
Right.
So, but that first 5 minutes, it took a little bit for Team Flanagan to get going.
We'll play 3 15-minute periods here. They'll clean the ice at the end of each period. Team Dunn will reverse it. They try to clear the zone off the boards. They do. Center ice now, a 1-on-3 scoring opportunity. Wrister and a save there.
1-on-3, she got the shot off.
Rachel Irving has been up to the task.
It was only a matter of whether or not they could find, Maddie Guibo could find from Pinkerton an opening.
Winning on the draw, fans
right
on that
here,
one. Backhand and another right pad save there.
That was an instinctive save right there.
Rachel Irving has used that right pad 3 times so far here in the early
because you're not expecting the backhand there.
Another wrister goes wide. Glove side and around the boards.
You're not expecting that kind of a shot.
The zone is cleared. Red will gather it. Offsides is the call there. They didn't tag up in time, so we'll have a face-off outside the zone.
I take back what I said earlier in terms of whether Lynch would dominate because these kids, at their age aren't at her level. These kids are at her level. Freshmen and sophomores, can you tell that that's the case?
I cannot. I cannot.
Not at all. Not at all.
It is just good hockey. Another wrister and a
another
kick save to the right side, stick side.
Through traffic. Again, she had to be able to see it.
Rachel Irving is dialed in here in the early going, and it's a good thing for Team White.
Chance at a breakaway here.
1-on-1, chance for a 2-on-1. A wrister. Stick side, waved across. Red will try to clear the zone.
And that comes right there from the fact that they hadn't played together. Gina Cookingham was right down that wing, but she wasn't seen. And that's because they just don't play together.
We'll mix up behind the net. White will maintain the zone as Molly Seitz puts one in on net. Trying to get something going there. Traffic in front, kicked aside again, and a glove save goes over the top of the net.
Oh, she got a glove on it, but wasn't able to catch it.
No, and through the crease it goes. Nobody home on the back post. Allie Martinello says, anything you can do, I can do better.
And Lynch was ready for a breakaway. Lynch had a chance at a breakaway, but the puck didn't get over the line. Otherwise, she would have been in alone all the way down the ice.
And the puck is cleared. And a great move there by Jenna Lynch as she skates in, dumps it back. Nice little give and go, two-person game there, blocked in front, kicked out to the side.
Yeah, Lynn didn't get the penetration she probably wanted to have.
Lucy LeGros has been very busy for Team Flanagan in the early going year. Little mix-up at center ice. You don't want it? I'll take it. Puck is cleared. It'll be sent all the way down to the zone. We have a skate race, and Martiniello will cover up. We'll have a face-off in the red zone.
Martiniello gets her glove on a shot, wasn't able to catch it cleanly, and it tips off the glove and then just over the crossbar.
We'll see who wins this all-important draw. It is Team White. They are able to keep the zone. Off the boards it goes, spilled back around. They'll mix it up there in the corner, trying to kick it loose.
Team Flanagan in the white, Team Dunn in the red.
Great break up there. Victoria Savage looked like she had it dead to rights. A little bit of contact there at center ice. No call, play on, says the official, and so they do. Red able to maintain the zone. And again, Tom, as I recall last year, not a lot of penalties called in that
There aren't in high school
game.
girls hockey. Usually what you're going to see is you're going to get called for a body check or you're going to get called for tripping, and that's basically it. Here's a chance
this could
right
be
here.
A scoring bid here. A wrister. Oh, and it just missed the backside post.
She was going for the upper corner and just missed.
Red able to keep the zone.
You can't get any closer than that.
This is Lucy Gerard now
Wrap
forcing
around.
the issue. Wrap around. Near side post covered up there. Irving again, Johnny on the spot with the save. 5:42 to go here in the first period. 3 15-minute periods played here.
And what you have to like about this game is there are chances for both teams. Plenty of good opportunities. So you're seeing a lot of action.
Team White wins the draw. They'll try to clear the zone near side boards, and here they come. Nice centering pass there. 2-on-2 now, Team White.
Yeah, but a lot of deep penetration. Look
Another
at this.
wrister and a save by Martiniello. Both goaltenders standing on their heads in the early going of this one.
You know, on that play, Jason, the defenders chose to skate back and let her make that move. Oh!
And
down here for Team Flanagan, the defenders chose to back in rather than come out and challenge the player. I think you've got to come out and challenge. You cannot let an offensive player have that much skating room. Not when you're 2-on-2. You have that opportunity to gamble because your other defender will help you out.
Team Flanagan wins the zone. They'll try to clear it around the boards. They cannot clear the zone. Wrister centered in front, and I have no idea how Irving saw that one.
How
Looked
is
like
she
it may have been
seeing
deflected.
any of these shots? There is traffic in front of her constantly.
Team White will change it up here. Partial change for Red.
It really is amazing. The fluidity of the offense for both teams, despite the fact they haven't spent a lot of time together.
Nobody comes to all-star games to watch defense, right, Tom?
No, that's for sure. You don't. But we're seeing some great goaltending.
We sure are. And that speaks well for these young ladies moving forward. Puck cleared around the boards. Red will try to maintain the zone. They do. And a lucky bounce there is taking it in front. Another save. A scrum in front of the net. Comes back out to the blue line. Shot goes wide there. So another great
A lot of pressure in front. Now it's 2-on-3 as Lynch gets back. Oh.
She gets spilled. We'll have our first penalty of the night here, Tom.
It may be on Lynch. I'm not sure if she made contact.
It's going to be a trip. We'll see what the official says. Or if he...
Did they raise their arm in the air?
Did raise his arm, and maybe...
And they're bringing it back down, so somebody's got to go out. 1, 2... No one's been asked to leave the ice.
Okay, so there was no tripping. Oh, and instead of I like what they do here.
Shot.
I love it. And a save and a beauty. I love what they do. No penalties. We're going to give you a breakaway. Let's see what you can do.
Shot.
Penalty shot. Good job. Love it.
That's
love
what they called. They called a penalty shot.
They did originally. Oh, cleared in front. Nobody home.
Yep, they had to have called a penalty shot originally.
I love the call.
Yep. They won't do this for. I don't think they'll do this for. Maybe they will. I don't think they will though.
1-on-3 here. And that's Sophia Brea. She'll mix it up in the corner. Taken away there. Sights now from the point. Shot goes wide. Swallowed up there by LeGros. She'll try to keep the zone, and it does stay in briefly. Red will regroup and clear the zone.
3:25 left in the period. We've already seen a penalty shot, so let's hope you're enjoying this at home.
Puck is dumped into the red zone, chasing it back there. Looked like Kayleen Corbally. She'll get it back around. Victoria Savage on the far side boards. Swallowed up in the neutral ice. Again, puck is cleared into the white zone. Taylor Barber was back there to get it. Able to find Ricker, but it glances off of her stick. Corbally now will get it behind the red net and reverse the action. And here they come up the near side ice. Looked like Knowles and got a little caught up there. Their own teammate. Corbally and Knowles got mixed up there, and as a result, White comes away with the puck and keeps it in the zone.
That's just the lack of being, to get. I don't think they practiced for this game.
That puck was put right in front of the net, but nobody was there to clean it up. Great stick handling there.
This isn't like the Chad or the Shrine games in football where they practice for 10 days, a week to 10 days.
That was Emma La Riviere with a great move down there.
They may not have spent any time at all on the ice together.
A scrum down by the Grapponi boards. Hey, a little shameless plug there for Grapponi.
Yep, there you go.
Knocked down and
that's where I got my car.
Swallowed up there by Lafferty.
That badly needs a wash.
Oh, without the rain that we heard, your paint may have come off your car.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? Good grief.
And coming back the other way now is Maddie Gibolt. Gibbolt, rather. They can't clear the zone. Lynch able to keep it in. Back around behind the net. Gibbolt again. But White will get the bounce. They still can't clear the zone. But a great defensive play there, Tom, by Madeline DeBellis.
Exactly, because she disrupted Lynch's ability to take a break in. And now we may have a break in here.
Red, all kinds of pressure, but it always seems like it's 1-on-4. That puck gets knocked down in front, takes a funny bounce, goes behind the net. Trying to put it in front and swallowed up there by the goalie, Rachel Irvin.
A great play to put it in the crease. The only problem was there was no one there as a teammate to tip it in. That could have been a bang play.
Tom, if I'm Team Red, I'm just saying, listen, every time I have the puck, send one or two people, just charge it. I'm going to put it on net.
Just charge the net.
There've been some, and there it is, another right pad save and a beauty, and again!
And Lynch with the quick shot.
Irving is standing on her head here in the first period, 46 seconds to go. And a breakaway now for Team White. Brea, and a good pass, and cleaned up there, and a goal.
Well, you get that breakaway in the 2-on-1. It was actually almost 3-on-1. You had your choice, and boom, she gets it high and in that upper corner.
Yeah, that was Bree Ricker from Team Flanagan, and a nice little wrister, and again, hustling towards the net.
And that hustle pays off. 1-0.
I'll tell you, the way this game started, I never thought that Team Flanagan would be able to get muster enough offense, and now they've seemed to have really come alive.
Here comes Lynch now, working a 1-on-2, tried to split the defenders. It gets broken up. Red will keep the zone. Arista from the point. Lynch was in front, tried to redirect. And Irving again just playing an incredible first period here. Demain will get it behind the net, try to clear the zone. 4 seconds to go here. And they'll just run this one out. We come to the end of one period here from the Tri-Town Arena, and Team Flanagan up 1-0 on Team Dunn. Wow, Tom, great action back and forth.
Great action-packed game. I'll tell you, up and down action. Both teams with plenty of chances. Take your 2-on-1s. What we've seen is Team Flanagan skate better into the zone to create 2-on-1s, odd man rushes. Most of Team Dunn's offense has come over a tough forecheck where they've tried to be able to center the puck and get a lot of traffic in front of the net. Two different styles. We'll see which style ends up winning this game.
And again, Tom, we're talking about freshmen, sophomores, but these girls are playing outstanding hockey, and the skill level is just, I can't even think of the word. It's so impressive.
Oh, no doubt about it.
We're going to have an opportunity here in just a little bit, I believe, to speak with Julia Pellerin, if I'm not mistaken, Tom. She's the daughter of former NHL player Scott Pellerin. She's committed to play for
right
BC.
There, and we've got to get her a headset. So, yep. You have a seat, Julia, and we will talk to you. Let's see, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
there
welcome.
She is.
Welcome to Tri-Town Arena and the New Hampshire High School Hockey Invitational. Did you play in this game last year?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, what did you think of it? It was a great game. I remember last year. It was fabulous. The speed was incredible.
Yeah, it was really fun to play in after a long year of not playing a game, especially with COVID, so it was great to come back with all the girls and get a good game in.
Now, you see what we've seen out here today with the freshmen and sophomores. Are you surprised at the talent level we've got out here with freshmen and sophomores? They're incredible.
Just watching it makes me excited to get on the ice in a few hours here. The talent is great, and I'm excited.
Yeah, Julia, Jason Roby, way over here. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're still keeping our COVID, our spacing here. But first of all, congratulations on your acceptance and scholarship to Boston College.
Thank you.
That's a wonderful thing. You must be really excited. Hockey East to go play for a great program. Tell us what that was like, the whole recruiting process, and how that came to be.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to have that process a couple years ago, and ever since then it's just been a good amount of pressure to continue improving my game, and I'm just really excited. BC's been a dream school for academics and athletics since I was very young, so I'm really excited to have that in the upcoming 2 years.
Now you had to make a choice, I would imagine, when you got age of high school, prep school or high school, and you're at New Hampton, right?
Yes.
So what is the difference in terms of prep school hockey and high school hockey that you've seen? I imagine you may have seen a couple public high school games around. What do you think?
Prep school was just a good choice for me for my development as a hockey player. My hometown high school in Windham, New Hampshire didn't have a women's team.
Right.
So prep school was obviously the only option for me to continue if I wanted to get to Boston College and be able to play at my best ability.
And did you find that once you got there that the level was just beyond what you envisioned when you first came?
Yeah, previously to New Hampton, I've only played 2 years of girls hockey. So getting there and playing with a bunch of older girls, being a freshman my first year, it was just a great competition level, and it felt like a family, and I was really excited to be a part of that.
What do you think about the level, and then Jason will ask the next question, what do you think about the level of girls hockey in New Hampshire? That's what this game is all about, to recognize New Hampshire girls hockey players. Do they get enough recognition in your mind?
I mean, this is kind of the only time that's really special for us to get all together.
Yep.
A lot of us are at prep school or various high schools, so it's great to come all together and see each other after a few years. And I think it's a great way to get our names back out there and show that New Hampshire has some really good hockey players.
I'm going to piggyback on Tom's question, just in terms of the overall talent level here in the state of New Hampshire. I'm sure you've played not just New England and regionally, but other parts of the country as well. In terms of female women's hockey,
Does New Hampshire are they on a level sheet of ice, let's say, as other states around the country, would you say?
I would say so, yeah. A lot of us that I played with, we kind of went down to Massachusetts because that's where the other good teams were. So, I mean, even though we weren't playing for a New Hampshire team, it was all New Hampshire kids on that team, and it just shows that even though there's not the competition levels up north, there is them down south, and we're able to play and stick together.
One question about this game. Did you guys ever have a chance to practice together before this game, or?
No, not as a team. So it'll be interesting to see the
we saw that
chemistry.
You see some situations where there's been breakaway possibilities, but the other player doesn't see the other skater coming down. Does that come with practicing together?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell, but it's still the talent level for not having practiced together.
Yeah.
And when you're on the ice, what do you have to do to basically get used to the other players on your team?
I mean, I think communication is a big part out there, especially on the bench, and just kind of having fun with it. Even though this is an all-star game, it's just kind of fun for all of us to come together and show individual skill, but also how we do it together.
My question has to do with Team USA. There's 5 of you here tonight. There's you, Julia Cabral, Tessa Demain, Mia Langlois, obviously Jenna Lynch, and yourself. And what's that like, being on Team USA? How did that come to be for you?
So a couple weeks ago, I went to the U18 National Team Development Camp, and that was just a great experience to get to compete at an even higher level than it is here tonight. So it just really puts into perspective how many good hockey players there are throughout the country.
That's outstanding.
So how many more years at New Hampton?
2 more.
2 more?
Yes.
2 more. It must be very comfortable to know where you're going to go to college.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate.
2 years away. Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
lucky.
What do you want to study in college? Do you know?
Oh, I haven't gotten that far yet.
That's okay.
That's
good
all
for
right.
you.
Yep.
Good for you. Well, that's good stuff. We are very fortunate to speak with you and want to wish you the best, and certainly looking forward to seeing you in the second game here tonight. Such an impressive thing, and really looking forward to calling the action, watching you tonight. So congratulations on Boston College. And
thank you so much.
And good luck out there tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks. Good luck. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
Well, that was Julia Pellerin. We'll see her play later on this evening, the 7:30 game. And bright future ahead for her. Just an outstanding young lady.
All right, we'll be back with the start of period number 2 right after this.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
And we are back here for second period action. A 1-0 lead. For Team White. That puck gathered back at center ice. Good stick handling there by Caitlin Knowles. Puck goes back behind the ice, gathered by Marissa Lafferty. He'll clear it back to center ice. Corbally was able to get it and clear it, but not for long, as White will dump the puck in the zone. White will get a change. Lafferty stayed on and tried to make something happen, but it was a 1-on-4 effort. She'll come off the ice.
There'll be icing called.
Hey, Tom, interestingly enough, Peter Mundy from Hockey East and the Boston Marathon is providing the PA tonight. So he is.
Well, John Good is Mr. Celebrity.
He sure
knows
is.
how to get. That's his business, you know. And a face-off will come down in the end of Team Flanagan. Puck goes behind the net. And loose in front, then shifted out. And here comes Sophie Bree down the right side. And she spilled. Gets a shot on and goal!
From the seat of her pants, Tom.
She was
off
down
the right
and
pad.
spilled and tipped it and got it through. And that goal was by Riley Dunn.
And Allie Martiniello, Tom, made the original save, but she got some help by
loose.
Dunn on the backside.
Puck was loose, and Dunn was right there. But I'll tell you what, for Bree to just be able to get that puck away as she was being spilled, that's incredible. Puck now in the corner, back to the Team Flanagan zone, and they're fighting with it along the boards. 4 or 5 players in the mix, and now flipped out around the boards and taken out, and now try to be kept in. It is kept in. There goes Lynch in the corner. Lynch centers it, shot off the post.
No goal, off the post.
Off the post. Lynch with a centering pass and a great shot taken there by Manny Gibault from Pinkerton.
Kiss the pipe.
Boy.
Everything but the back of the net on that one.
Going for the upper right-hand corner.
Sophia Sobrero is the new Team Flanagan goalie in net. Hudson native plays for Portsmouth Abbey.
Hudson, New Hampshire.
That's correct.
How about that? All right, right down the right wing side. Puck is in behind the net. Now across the ice, in the corner, kept alive, and then taken as the Team Dunn player was spilled. That was Lori Gerard, who went down in the corner. Now back down the other end of the Team Dunn zone.
Not a lot of whistles, Tom. A lot of back and forth action here.
No, it's an all-star game, so there won't be a lot of whistles, but we've had one penalty shot.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Shot goes through traffic, but it's wide. Back out to center ice it goes.
Red tags up and begins the attack once again.
Pass too far ahead, and now here comes a 3-on-2 for Team Flanagan.
Great discipline there by Team Flanagan to stay on
There's
side.
a one-timer and a save. And another save. A one-time shot in front. That one went over the net, rebounded back, and another shot and another save.
Martiniello keeping this one close.
Incredible. And she's still the goalie.
She is the goalie of record
she
still.
Is, yep. Right wing side, left wing side. Puck taken away there by Dunn. And now here comes a 2-on-1. And broke it up nicely.
That was Sophia Brea on a nice defensive play.
Nice play. And she's got the assist on the second goal. Shot from the point. Through traffic, it's blocked. And here come the Flanagans.
The Flying Flanagans.
Bree Ricker stays on her feet, then falls, and still manages to get the puck in front, and it goes through the crease. Oh my goodness.
Nobody on the backside there.
Puck along the boards. One-timer goes wide.
It was the right idea, just kind of whiffed it there. Did Maggie
Much
Farwell.
more fluid offensively looks Team Flanagan in this second period with a 2-0 lead.
Seems like they're getting to these pucks.
They are getting loose pucks. Good point, Jason. They're getting all the loose pucks, like right there. Flip in front of knuckleball, and it's steered aside by Martinello.
Martinello is very busy to start this
finally,
second
the puck
period.
is cleared down the zone. It'll be a race to try to avoid the icing. And Team Flanagan comes up with it. Oh, we got
something here, Tom.
Right here, and a break. Left side, but the puck slid right beyond her stick and went all the way down the ice. Still some openings.
A one-timing bid there. Cookingham had a chance at it. White keeps the zone. Rister from the point.
Wide. That was Barber with the shot from the point. Puts it just wide. Now she goes into the, well, she doesn't take it all the way into the corner to try to Look it up.
Dangerous pass
can't
there.
get cleared. Shot high and wide.
That was a dangerous pass there.
It was supposed to be a clear, and they could not get it out of the zone. Lynch in the corner. Checked against the boards. Another attempt to clear is blocked. Back down the right side.
2-on-2 here for Red.
Well, right now it almost is a 1-on-0, but puck went in too deep for the speed of Anna Camello. And out it comes. Team Flanagan has done a good job in the corners and getting the puck out of the zone. They've done a great job clearing it.
That was a great job there by Dunn to stay on sides. Team White.
Exactly.
Good discipline.
They are coming out of their zone a lot better than Team Dunn is right now. Passed too far as there was a line change, I think, and now Lynch battling along the boards. Flips it out. Back for Tessa Demain, number 9.
Yeah, that pass a little too long there. It was intended for Lucy Gerard out of Proctor Academy. They'll get an icing call.
You're seeing some instances where they're not used to each other on the ice. Seeing that here in the second period. Team Dunn back on their heels a lot. Face off.
Rachel Irving back in the net for Team Flanagan, Tom.
Yes, she
They did a quick goal change on that last whistle.
Might be an equipment problem, we'll see, and she steers the puck aside. Announcement was made, I don't know what they announced, but there's no power play showing up on the board. No one in the box that we can see.
Tessa Demain doing a great job of keeping possession in the zone.
Here's a shot from the point, it's blocked. Oh,
that
potential
was
breakaway, and it was avoided, you're right.
It's good traffic in front of the net there.
Still a lot of traffic in front. Puck still loose, and it goes off the side of the net. And now trying to skate it out of the zone is Team Flanagan, and they do.
Just applying all kinds of pressure, nothing to show for it there.
Puck's now in the corner. And Team Dunn, that's been the story of the game for Team Dunn, but they may have a chance here. It's one-on-one.
Oh, what a dipsy-do! Yahtzee can't get it to go. Wow, look what I found.
Did not have the puck on the stick. It rolled off the stick when she was ready to shoot it.
It was not clean, but it looked like Irving gave them their best chance, was in position, able to swallow up that puck. And we'll have another goal change here as Martiniello gets a nice round of applause and Corianne Hogue comes in, the Manchester Central High School goalie. Will take her spot in the Team Dunn net. Again, centered in front. White stays on sides.
Boy, right wing side speed and now goes to the back of the net. Puck along the boards, kept in by Team Flanagan. Now trying to make something happen and take it out herself, but the puck was steered away and now a pass in front, no one there. Another pass, centering pass, goes through the middle. No one there again.
Team Dunn having all kinds of trouble clearing that zone.
Well, they really have not done a good job this period of clearing the puck at all, and a lot of turnovers. And as a result, it's 2-0 in favor of Team Flanagan. There's another turnover and a shot.
Oh!
No, save, and the rebound goes wide.
Hogue got a piece of it. It went across the crease, was knocked away by the defenseman.
And if it wasn't knocked away, there was an empty net waiting. A missed opportunity, 5:24 left to play in the second period, 2-0. Centering pass in front, tipped away. Boy, I have never seen in this game so far this team have this much trouble that we're seeing right now.
And don't look now, Tom, but there's
icing
just
call.
Finally a whistle. It beat me to the punch. There's just 5 minutes left here in the second period. Where did the second period go?
because there's no power plays, no penalties. Pucks aren't being tied up on purpose for whistles.
Non-stop action.
Everybody wants to skate. They're here to skate, Jason.
Love it.
They're not
Absolutely love it.
Not here to tie it up. Here's Jenna Lynch from Bishop Girton coming up the ice.
Oh,
Flips
nice
it ahead.
job.
Smart play. 2-on-1.
Oh!
Pass just too far.
Great bid there. It looked like she was trying to find number 6 was Armaganian.
And Armaganian tried to reach for it. But again, that's where you don't have practice, you know?
Right.
And playing games with these. Armaganian now goes into the corner. She's got the puck. Fights for it. She's still on her feet. Keeps it alive in the corner.
Team Dunn wins that battle.
In front. Watch Lynch in front. Nope. They can't get it to her. Lynch loses the puck there and retreats defensively. Team Flanagan having a little trouble clearing it out as Lynch goes a little bit of forechecking and causes a problem and leads to a face-off. But it will be out of the zone with 4:07 left to play here in the second period.
Great back and forth action here at the Tri-Town Arena. A 2-0 advantage. I think, Tom, that's going to be called in the zone. Yeah, they're going to have that face-off
in the zone, not out of the zone. Yep.
It was cleared into the bench, so possession will, or rather the face-off will occur in the white zone.
Face-off to the right of the goaltender, won by Team Dunn. Flip shot in front, goes wide. Puck in the corner. Now back out to the point.
Demain with a shot
there.
Knuckler
that goes all the way through, airborne, but goes wide. Could not be redirected.
And I think that's the right idea. Demain had the right idea. Just put it on net. Maybe something will happen.
They have to do it that way.
Uh-oh, 2-on-1 here.
2-on-1. They're going to take the shot, I think, and it goes all the way into Martinello and she comes up.
That's actually Corianne Hogue from Manchester Central. Nice job
that's right. They switched goaltenders. That's right.
So face-off will occur in the red zone. And they'll change it up.
3:37 now. A few more face-offs you see, and you know why? They're getting tired, Jason. That's why.
I'm exhausted just watching them, Tom.
End of the period, they're getting really tired.
Well, you think about the line changes, right? When you have, we estimate there's probably 2.5 lines going at it here tonight.
Puck,
a lot of skating.
A lot of skating near the side. Shot tipped away by the goaltender. Shot saved.
What a save!
Yep.
Corianne Hogue up to the challenge.
She never lost sight of the puck. And when she knocked it away, she knew where it was going, and she made sure she didn't move away from that spot. The time to beat her there was not ice level, it was high. She would not have been able to reach a shot high.
And another one.
Save.
And they're just putting it on net, and as a result, that one's going to trickle by.
Yeah, I don't know who got it because the puck touched about 2 different people on the way in.
That's a result, Tom, of traffic in front and not covering up those rebounds. Those rebounds aren't being covered up, and as a result, they're being knocked in.
Team Flanagan is the team right now. They're up 3-0, 3:07 to play here in the period. Second period action. You're watching the New Hampshire High School Hockey Invitational here at Tri-Town Arena, the freshman-sophomore game, and then we will have another game after this, the junior-senior game. Buck in the corner, centering pass. Boy, no break at all as Team Flanagan just comes right in.
Another instance, Tom, the puck was just sitting there.
And now a race for the puck along the boards at center ice. Knocked in. Puck in the corner. Around the other side. Comes out to the point. No, it doesn't even reach it. Team Flanagan skates it out. As they've done all period.
Brea with a wrist shot goes wide of the goalie stick side.
Marissa Lafferty gets the credit for the goal for Team Flanagan, a 3-0 game. Shot, save, and a face-off. She holds on. We were under,
that was
almost under 2. We're at 2:06 left to play in the period.
Maggie Farwell with a nice little wrister, and Hogue swallowed that one up. Face-off will occur in the red zone.
Buck in the corner.
Nice move there by Demain.
Yeah, Demain flipped it the other way, and now they're able to get it out of the zone, but too far and knocked back the other way. Now back into the zone. But a good positioning by Team Flanagan to be able to just basically take the puck out. Lynch had it along the boards. Uh-oh, and a turnover and a shot just goes wide. Another centering pass, shot in front, blocked. Everybody was cringing on that shot, Jason. If you saw it, they were like, where's this gonna go?
Just a scrum in front. Luckily, it got knocked down.
Battle at center ice. Oh, and a pass intercepted. They were trying to get it to Lynch. Shot knocked away. I think she got a little bit of it.
May have gotten a piece of that. Yeah, knocked it behind the net.
And here comes Team Dunn. Trying to get out. It's a 2-on-2. Pass to Lynch is too wide. They can't seem to get her the puck, but she's able to get it back. The centering pass goes wide.
Demaine had the right idea looking for Lynch, and that one goes across the crease, got stuck in someone's jersey.
Oh, and a hit. And there's
no call.
Lynch with the puck, and she goes down.
And another no call.
I know it.
Well.
And I'll tell you something about that check when we end the period with 40 seconds to play. Shot, centering pass.
Wow, what a great pass. Slowed up there.
Just off the stick. She didn't have control of the puck when she shot it. So a little break there for Team Dunn. 2-0, 3-0 to score. Team Dunn hoping to get a goal before we end this period, but there's 21 seconds to play in the period. Tried to slide it through to the goaltender, didn't make it. Another flip in front to Lynch. Lynch with her shot scores!
And I'll tell you what, Tom, that was because Ava Camelio was able to keep that puck in the zone.
Exactly.
Camelio was able to swallow it up on the boards here, dump it back in, keep it in the zone, and as a result, Red Team gets their first goal of the evening.
You get Jenna Lynch alone with the puck in front of a goalie, she is not going to miss. And she puts a little juke move on and is able to flip it up and over for the goal.
She is a special, special talent, no question about it. And the way that Irving's been playing tonight, he took some special to get it in the net.
It sure did. You had to have the opening high, and she faked low and then went high and got the goal, and that'll be it for the for the second period. 3-1 in favor of Team Flanagan over Team Dunn. But before we take the break, on that check, right? That check was by, as I look at it, Camello, right? Ava Camello made the hit.
The hit.
And what Ava Camello did when she made it was go, oh no.
She knew.
She knew. She said, oh no, I don't want to hurt her.
Now let's go one step further.
Yep.
If that penalty's called,
yep,
Camello was able to keep the puck in the zone later on in the next possession. She would have been in the penalty box.
Exactly. Lead the play to Lynch. They wouldn't have had it.
So.
And here comes Todd Angeli right over here. Yeah, I'll head him right down here. Here, Todd, here you go, right there. You can stay right there. Yep.
Put this on?
Yep. There you go.
All right. I'm going to mess my hair up. No, I'm just kidding.
That's okay. You know, as long as it doesn't hurt your voice, we'll make sure we don't tax your voice.
There
That's
you go, right?
Do,
yeah, right,
exactly.
right. Absolutely.
The lemon water's coming.
I'm Tom King. Todd, this is Jason Roby here for Nashua ETV, the education channel in Nashua. Welcome. And it's always a pleasure to hear you sing. Now we get to hear you talk as well, so that's going to be fun.
You might want to hear me sing instead.
You want us to hum a few bars here and there, you know?
Actually, if you want to take over for the third period for Tom, I'd much rather hear your voice than his.
Yeah, no kidding, exactly.
You know.
I know it.
Thank you.
You went through a process
Yeah.
to be able to do what you do now and sing the national anthem after Renee Rancourt retired.
Right.
And you also you worked in the building. You work at is it Legends? You were?
No, it's the Ford sports deck.
Oh, okay, all right.
So
you're in the building and everything else. What's it like? You still do that, right?
I still do that, yeah.
So you do that before the game, then you put the coat on, you rush down, you sing, and you rush back up in 10 bar or whatever, right?
That's the exact process, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not bad. That's what we call magnificent multitasking, my friend.
Yeah.
How long have you been a singer?
I think since a kid, just doing with my family and my brothers, and then community theater and things, and then went to college. Actually went to Plymouth State,
Okay.
Go State.
Yeah, absolutely. It was some of the best years, and that's where I really started to hone in the singing direction, and then found myself at the New England Conservatory in Boston, and that's where I started working. Back then it was the Fleet Center.
Right.
And so I was working, going to school, studying. I wanted to be the next Pavarotti, and things didn't work out as sometimes they do. And so I've been working at the Garden for 20 years now. And they eventually had the audition after Renee announced he was retiring, and threw my hat in the ring.
They had the replacement under their noses all this time.
Yeah.
How about that? I know. I mean, it's a passion of yours, obviously.
Oh,
to sing.
absolutely. And then it's just, it's worked into something. If I knew this was the direction I was headed, I mean, actually, who could have thought of this, of it going this way? Life's a funny path,
No doubt
So
about it.
I'm very fortunate, very lucky, and I take every day as a gift, and what a wonderful position to be in.
Yeah, definitely.
Todd, could you take us through the process of how that all went down from the time Renee, you heard he was retiring? How did that work? Was there an open audition? Was there something you had to fill out, or was it just everybody that wants to do this show up to the Garden and we'll do it?
Yeah, no, he announced his retirement, and they came out and they announced that they were going to be doing an audition process. So they asked for video or audio submissions or what have you, and I submitted a couple of both the Canadian and the Star Spangled Banner, and then they had in-person auditions, and then from that they picked the pool of singers. So that Stanley Cup season right there, we were just kind of rotating through, and nobody knew where they were headed, and then I just kept getting asked to come back, and more found myself going through the playoffs, and then they made the announcement. They were very I wouldn't say secretive, but nobody really knew what the final outcome was until that final minute. So it was a wonderful process to be. Even if I hadn't been named, I mean, I got to sing during the Stanley Cup Finals.
Great stuff.
Yeah. So
how did your family react to all of this when they found out? Oh, by the way, I'm going to be singing the national anthem for the Boston Bruins. What was that reaction like from your family?
Well, it's my wife. We live in the what they call the North Shore in Massachusetts. I have an 8 and 10-year-old. So I think they were, not that I wasn't excited, but I think they were the most excited. Doing family things or things at school, and then I think my son, most of all, the 8-year-old, likes to puff his chest, or and say, "This is my dad. He sings for the Bruins."
So after you sing, do you hang around and watch some of the game, or do you go right back to work?
Right back to work. I come off the ice, hand them the microphone, and it's time to get back, because by that time people's drinks are empty, so they need me back up there.
So I can imagine the closet. When you open the closet, it's just a bunch of black suits and yellow ties, and then the bar gear, and that's kind of like,
pretty much it.
Good stuff. That's outstanding.
Renee used to be in, because I've covered the Bruins in the past. Renee used to be in, going to the cafeteria with us, to eat and everything else, and you'd sit and talk with him, and 20 minutes later, he's got the jacket on, and boom, there he goes.
But I feel I'm not trying to say that one is better than the other or anything, but I think I'm in a position now where I couldn't leave my bartending job. It's kind of that whole package, and I think the fans really, because they see me, so they'll walk by the bar and they see me and they want pictures and all that, and I think it invigorates the fans, and also I'm with them. We're all in this together, and we're a really good family there in the sports tech, and I think they like being able to connect with me, and I love it. I love it. So.
How did you get hooked up with this game here tonight?
The folks at KBK,
John Good,
and reached out and asked if I'd be available to sing. I love hockey, but I love women's hockey. Like I said, I have an 8 and a 10-year-old. My daughter's 10. I love the fact that the girls now can know that there's opportunities for them, and I think the girls play a really, really good brand of hockey.
This has been outstanding hockey. We saw this game here last year. Of course, it was just one game. We'll see the older kids play in the nightcap, but great hockey being played out here.
Yeah,
really,
freshmen
really
and
good.
sophomores.
Right, exactly.
It's
And they're flying around the ice. There's some great technique, and I think that's the other thing too, is that the technique. That's what it was always been my thing. If you want to know how a sport's to be played, then look to the women. They know what they're doing.
After watching the Olympics in Tokyo the past couple of weeks, you can see just how well the women's teams gel and play together. It's an impressive thing. And
now here's a question for you: have you ever had to sing over a downpour that hits the roof before?
Well, you know, I've sung with explosions going off and things like that, and people. I did the race at Loudon a couple years ago when I did that, and one of the honor guard passed out in the middle of the anthem, and there's been different things. But yeah, I kind of thought maybe the fans came on or something. I didn't know what was going on, but you just keep going.
Yeah.
You're definitely not going to stop.
Well, you sounded great. So what else do you do? You mentioned the races up in Loudon. Do you get called to do other events around the New England area?
Yeah, you know, and that's been the great thing about this role, so to speak. You know, we'll keep this just between the three of us, but there's nothing better than the opportunity of that role to go down in front of 18,000, raging, Bruins fans on the ice and sing the anthems. But what this has really done is opened up a lot of other opportunities for me to be a part of, some really great, fundraising opportunities, community events, the developmentally disabled, veterans events. I came from an ALS fundraiser this morning. There's Camp Fatima over in is it Gilmanton, I think.
Yep.
Those are really and to be able to participate and be a part of that's been a wonderful opportunity in this role to be able to bring some happiness and get people fired up in that.
What are some fundraising type things that you're doing right now? You mentioned ALS.
Yeah.
You mentioned
So we I actually been working closely with Christopher's Haven and Camp Fatima. So everybody knows about Camp Fatima. That's a great organization. But Christopher's Haven is actually down in Boston, and I got involved with them with Cane's Donuts, which is a world-famous donut shop, and it's now in 2 locations in Saugus. So during Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, I stood in the drive-through lane singing to cars as they came up and handing out roses. But we were raising money. Christopher's Haven is right next to Mass General, and for the children that are going through the cancer treatments, they provide housing for the entire family. So the children get to be with their parents and siblings to go when they go through this, really emotional process. And so I've gone over and spent some time with the kids, and
that's great.
But to be able to be involved with all of these different types of, and I'm up for anything. Somebody wants an anthem and they got an event. Give me a call. I'll be there.
So the big question: has your alma mater called you up?
Yes,
Paul Castonia called you to go do some football games. What's going on?
One of my proudest moments. I did a home after. It was literally 4 days after they officially announced me as the Bruins anthem singer. I did the homecoming game up there, and then this past year I sang at commencement.
Oh, that's great.
So it was nice to be on the other side.
All around, my God.
Yeah,
do you ever have any time to yourself?
But who's lucky than me? And if there's an opportunity where I can go out and help out and make someone smile, especially during the pandemic, we were going to people's houses and parades and things like that with the local fire departments, and just anytime we can do something. I mean, we're sitting around anyways, hunkered down in the houses, so let's go out and get involved.
Can you describe the first time you've ever had to sing in front of people? Because you mentioned you're up there, you're down on the ice level, there's 18,000 people in the stands. What was the first time when you had to sing in public?
I was a kid, actually.
Yep.
But that first game I did, I used to do fill-ins, but with the Bruins. But there was, I'll try to say it quickly, but there was a game when the Vegas Knights came into the league, and I was working, and they had somebody singing that night, filling in for Renee, and apparently he didn't show up. The person didn't show up. So I got pulled out by the Boston police and security out from behind the bar and dragged down about 20 minutes before game time.
Outstanding.
And out there and just didn't know what had happened until I found out after.
That is great.
No, you can't. But
so I got to ask you, do you find yourself at home practicing? I mean, are there things that you do to kind of keep the voice box fresh?
Yeah, it's only, even though I don't look like one, it's almost like an athletic process.
Sure.
You got to keep practicing. You got to keep the mechanism going all the time. I cantor at a Catholic church in Quincy, so I'm consistently singing anyway. So yeah, you got to keep it active. You got to keep it going.
Yep, exactly.
So absolutely.
Well, Todd Angeli, it was great to see you.
You as well.
Super.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much
Todd,
for stopping in.
Very nice meeting you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the hockey.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
We'll be right back with the start of the third period right after this.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out? You can say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's all good if you think you should check in. Yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
All right, third period action here from the Tri-Town Arena. A 3-1 lead for Team Flanagan. They are going left to right. They are Team White.
Oh, and a quick
shot. And there for the rebound was Cookingham, but she couldn't knock it home.
Can you tell that they just got more and more used to each other as this game has gone on? That's a bang-bang play that you don't get unless you're getting familiar with your teammate.
Well, 3 15-minute periods here, and Team Red down a couple of goals. They'll be pressing, I'm sure. We'll see if Martiniello is extremely busy during this third frame.
Loose in front.
And on the doorstep! Had a chance to knock it home.
Golden opportunity was missed there.
Wow. Had a chance to kind of bang it home.
Yep.
And Marty slid over and tied it up.
Marty Giebalt from Pinkerton. She had it right there, number 11, on the corner, left side.
She seemed surprised, Tom, that it was there.
I think
Dunn
she was.
wins the zone.
Lynch with a shot to try to get it around 4 people. Can't get it there.
Puck is gobbled up behind the net by Lynch. Puts it in front of the net. White clears, and they are on the break. Poke check from the back gives the possession back to Team Dunn. Over the line it comes. 5 bodies circle the puck. Barber now wraps it around. Puck is cleared. Red will have to tag up. They do. They're going to get called for offsides as Demain brought it over before Red could get back.
You know, it looks like it's a little bit of slow motion going on right now. I think even with the break, they're a little tired.
Well, again, Tom, and we mentioned 2.5 lines, right? Going for 3 periods of nonstop action here. So
it's a lot of work.
We'll see if they can keep the tanks at least a quarter full as Team White presses the issue. Team Red cannot clear the zone, gobbled up in the back by Demain. She'll go behind the net. Tried to keep it on the backhand, but it was poke checked away there by Cookingham. Cross ice now is LeGros. She'll put it back around to the far side. Gobbled up by Seitz as a bang into the boards. Looked like Cookingham went down, but White able to keep the zone. Lafferty now, again, keeping it in those corners and away from the front of the net.
Oh, it's only a 2-goal game. So
Rister almost fisted in there.
Yeah, it's imperative that Team Dunn get more puck possession because they need more shots.
Seitz wrapped it all the way down into the red zone and no one followed it. So Team Red will clear. Gobbled up there by Ricker. She'll get it back over to Seitz. Seitz gets checked away on the puck from our mate, from Aganian, excuse me. Scrum of skates there at the blue line. Seitz came away with it. Went across ice now. LeGros doing battle there. Good poke check. Looked like back around to Bria. Here comes Team White. Ricker now. Checked there by Camelio. Camelio gets it back out. Red now with a 2-on-3. Gerard.
Oh.
Good effort there.
Tried a little forecheck attempt and she avoids it. And icing is going to be called. She avoided it, then shot the puck down, but there was no one there. The puck rolls all the way down the ice for icing, and it'll come back into the zone of Team Flanagan. The chance for Team Dunn to try to get a couple more shots on goal here, maybe get on the board and make it a game. They already have made it a game, but make it a 1-goal game.
As a result of that icing call, the faceoff takes place in the circle. No one wants that puck.
Now they want it now at the point.
Puck cleared in there by Martin, wraps around the boards. Centering pass, nobody there for Team Dunn.
How many times have we said that for both teams, right?
Yep. Back the other way comes Team Flanagan. They stay on sides. Knuckler behind the net. O'Connor was the first one there, but White cannot keep the puck in the zone. Partial change. Wrister knocked down there in front, and another rebound. 2 saves there, and another.
Just wide. Just wide.
Rachel Irving with 3 saves on that possession in about 10 seconds.
Irving did not have to touch that puck that went wide initially. She could have just let it go into the corner, but when she deflected it, it created an opportunity.
2-on-1 here.
Goal,
and it should have resulted in a goal. It
How
did
did that not go in?
That was Brea. She had an open net on the forehand, couldn't put it home, and back the other way comes Team Dunn.
And the illusion, because we're at that angle on the other side of the ice, makes it seem as though it went in, and it didn't. It went wide.
Demain tried giving chase down there. She couldn't come up with it. LaRiviere will bring it behind the net. She gets poke checked. Centered in front again. That puck was a little high, and back the other way comes Flanagan. Sophia Brea from the Tilton School has her pocket picked. Good skating here. Nice job by Ella Martin to get the puck deep into the zone, wrapped around.
She did a great job bringing it up ice and into the zone.
Victoria Savage lost it, and as a result, Team Flanagan comes back the other way. Lafferty now loses control. That's going to go all the way back down into the zone, and we'll get an icing call.
The thing is, Jason, when the puck is going to go into the corner, they're not going to really hit each other and go too much to try to dig it out, because no one wants to get hurt in this game.
Right, and that's why the action doesn't stop.
Right,
and it's a great thing. 8:52 to play here in the game. 3-1 lead for Team Flanagan.
The puck will stay alive. Here comes Lynch right up left wing.
And if they want to get back in this, we'll have to see Lynch do something. She a wrister from the point. Rebound was available, initially knocked down by Irving.
Oh, get it to that left side. She's right there, but they can't do it. Now
she steals it there. Tries the pass, and there to swallow it up is Irving. So Lynch is busy. Great defensive play there to steal it in the zone, put it on net. Wasn't sure if she was trying to pass it to her teammate, but just put it on net, Tom, at this point. Faceoff will stay in the zone. Lynch will do battle for it. Puck wraps around the boards, comes back near side. Great centering pass there. Dunn couldn't handle it. Good defense by Camelio. They'll dig it out, send it back. Red will regroup, come off the near side boards. And it looked like Seitz got tripped up. LeGros now will reverse it.
Ever seen a game where you have no penalties, but you have a penalty shot?
It's fantastic.
Right.
I think they're going to say that puck was in the vicinity of the bench, so they're going to call a face-off in the deep circle. So that puck must have made its way onto the Flanagan bench. At the point now, Red. Nice passing, deflected in front. Good defense there by Brea. She comes across, tried a dipsy-do move, drop back, shot, and a save, and a wrister,
rebound,
and a follow-up. And once again, Tom, not sure.
Should go to 5.
Looked like it was Sophia Brea.
Yeah.
On the follow-up again, those rebounds rearing their ugly head here in this one.
The initial stop was made.
And she thought she caught it, and the puck slipped down from her grip and was loose, and she didn't realize it. And Brea was right there. If it was her, I think it was, to tip it in.
7:30 to play here in the third period, a 4-1 lead for Team Flanagan. Puck wrapped around the backside of the net. Coming away with it was Demain. She gets it taken from her, but Corbally is there to take it. She was looking for Gerard, but they couldn't clear the zone. Another puck on net, swallowed up there by Hogue. Face-off will occur in the Dunn zone. So great action here in the third period, Tom. No tired legs yet.
No.
We got another great game coming after this one. There's a nice move behind the net there. Was made by Demain, but she had the puck taken from her. Looked like Savage was able to get that puck and cause a stir down in the corner. Demain again, behind her own net, tries to clear the zone. Great centering pass there.
One-on-one. What a speed.
Wow,
look at the speed
Gerard with a
down.
great attempt and another nice save there by Irving. Two of them to be exact.
Yeah, the problem is, though, her teammates were all watching. They didn't come right down. She could have had a 2-on-1 breakaway.
Yeah.
She got down there so fast, they could not catch up to her.
Lafferty now.
And now here's a potential 2-on-1.
Cookingham. And good poke check away there by the Dunn defense. Barber. She'll skip it across to Dunn. Dunn now. White stays onside. Cookingham.
High.
Goes around, kept in the zone. And it goes out of the zone, so White will have to tag up and start over. They lose possession, quickly get it back. Dunn again on the backhand. Check there by Savage. Scrum in the far side boards. Dunn comes up with it again. Front of the net.
Tripped up, got away with a call there.
Puck gets poke checked behind the net.
5:19 to play in the game.
A 4-on-2 right now. Would have been wise to maybe drop it back, did not. Dunn able to keep the zone, and Irving will swallow it up for the faceoff. And again, Tom, 5 minutes to play in this one.
And a 4-1 game in favor of Team Flanagan. We've seen a lot in hockey. You can score 3 goals pretty quickly in hockey.
This has been great back and forth action here from the Tri-Town Arena. Red able to keep the zone, poke checked away there. Corbally able to keep it in the zone. Gibbolt was battling LeGros down in the corner. Seitz was there to give a hand. Sticks go flying.
Yeah, and so
puck
did the
finally
puck.
Kicked around.
Puck went up as high as the tip of the glass. Flipped down the ice.
Good hustle there by Corbally from the other side.
Yep.
She'll bring it behind her own net. She gets poke checked off of it. And good hustle there by Ricker. Seitz was able to knock it back in the zone. White will get a partial change.
Can't quite get, Red cannot quite get enough chances on net because they haven't possessed the puck enough in this period. Had a couple of good opportunities.
Seitz at the point. Back the other way comes Red, and good skating
good
there
move
by
to get
Ricker.
down the ice.
Ricker gonna try to center it. She'll go behind the net. Goes through the wickets of about 3 different players. Still has not cleared the zone yet. Here comes White. Brea giving chase. She'll give way to Demain. Dunn cannot clear the zone. Centering pass. That went to Dunn's backhand, unable to control it. She'll battle there.
Takes a spill around center ice.
That would have been called in a regular season game, that's for sure.
Wrister from just outside the circle.
It really wasn't a trip, but just the illusion, if the ref was on the other side of the play, he would have thought that she was tripped from behind.
Another wrister goes high.
Ooh.
And a great bid there by Ricker. Or rather, Savage, excuse me. Oh, poked in front. Nobody there to knock it home. Martin gets it back to center ice. Red is offsides. Faceoff will come outside the zone. 2:37 to play here in the third period. A 4-1 lead for Team Flanagan.
Only goal for Team Dunn. Bishop Girton's Jenna Lynch.
We'll talk to Jenna Lynch
in between the first and second periods
of the next game. That's right.
Yep.
LaRiviere gathers it behind the net, reverses direction. White still cannot clear the zone. Now they finally do. Here comes DeBellis. Swallowed up there by Armaganian. But White comes away with it.
Ooh.
Bergeron now.
Almost a puck looked like it was going to get deflected.
I thought LaRiviere would have had a chance on it. Oh, and a good move there by Lynch, but good defense by her counterpart, Taylor Barber.
Yeah, Lynch didn't turn on the Jets right away. She was trying to get control of the puck. If she had used full speed, she was gone.
Savage now to the backhand. I believe that may have been Bergeron. Nice pass. Gets deflected in front. Back the other way comes Team Flanagan. LaRiviere thought maybe she had something going. And she was looking for Cookingham. Puck goes around the board. 3 red shirts are there. Finally taken by Gerard. Gerard over the line. And a good job, good defense there.
Last minute of the period.
And that was great defense by Sophia Brea.
We've seen some good hockey, Jason.
We sure have. Getting excited for the nightcap.
Yeah, no kidding.
45 seconds to go in this one. Red having all kinds of problems clearing the zone here.
.30 seconds left to play. Oh, shot is in, but alertly making the save.
Yeah, good save there on a bouncing puck. Face-off will occur inside the Dunn zone. One there by Flanagan. He'll keep it in and keep the pressure applied. Sophia Brea goes behind the net. Puck is jammed between the post and the goalie.
Tenacious play with 14 seconds left, 14.9.
All go, no quit.
Yeah, in an all-star game, no less.
Corianne Hogue was up to the challenge. The Manchester Central product said, nope.
Not going to happen.
Martin now does a pirouette, keeps control, can't clear the zone, almost knocked down in front there. Camiello almost knocked it down. That may have redirected it towards the goal, but.
And that will do it. Team Flanagan 4, Team Dunn 1.
Great job by both of these teams here, and the future of talent here in the state of New Hampshire is bright. We saw some outstanding play.
Boy, we sure did.
It'll be interesting to see what these young ladies do over the course of the next couple of years.
I think we're going to see that because they'll probably be back here playing in this game next year. Freshmen and sophomores, they'll go to the junior-senior game.
So an impressive showing here. Team Flanagan coming away with a 4-1 victory over Team Dunn, but really the winners here were all of these young ladies who get to showcase their talents in front of a great crowd here at the Tri-Town Arena. Nice applause from all of the fans in the stands here.
It's a great crowd here. It's probably the biggest crowd these kids have played in front of, I would imagine. You don't play in front of big crowds at prep school and high school this past year because these are only freshmen and sophomores. The crowds are kind of small because they were limited due to the pandemic.
Right.
So,
there's a lot of great hockey here in New England, obviously, and any chance these young ladies have to get recognized or noticed or seen by college coaches. Obviously, having Nashua ETV here and be watching this on delay, but they'll send this footage out, I'm sure, as the girls mingle at center ice. They all skate off kind of together.
They all know each other.
Well, that's going to do it for our first one here from the Tri-Town Arena. From my partner, Tom King, our executive producer, Pete Johnson, Tim Diesel O'Neill on the moving pictures. I am Jason Roby. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and we will see you shortly
for Game 2,
for the nightcap. Take care, everyone.